This narcissist term, I have a real problem with.
Me too.
I just don't like it because it usually means someone that just you don't like or something bad went wrong with them. It's like there's that famous phrase, an alcoholic is someone who drinks as much as you do that you don't like.
Literally.
And so it feels like that term is just thrown out
so
for something
immature.
that went wrong.
Yeah.
But like, I don't even trust anyone that says that word anymore because it feels like you're just projecting all the blame on someone else.
And you know what? It was so interesting. I have clients all the time, therapy clients. As soon as they say, my ex is a narcissist, I know they're the narcissist. I know instantly that they're the narcissist, but they've just got a different form of narcissism. Their form of narcissism is becoming an excessive victim. So they'll say, he was a narcissist. Why was he a narcissist? Well, he used to cheat on me all the time, and then I used to catch him, and then I used to, I still wanted to, I then got pregnant. I didn't tell him I was pregnant, and then I cancelled the pregnancy. And it's like, but he showed you everything. You still wanted to be with him. You still wanted to marry him. You still thought he was going to change. And now he's a narcissist because he won't change, even though he showed you everything. You like being a victim. You enjoy it. You like saying breadcrumbing. He was then doing, these buzzwords.
What is breadcrumbing?
A narcissist keyword. It just means giving girls a little bit of attention, but not full attention. So to keep her. So maybe he'll ghost her for a week and then give her a message and she'll be like, oh, look, he's breadcrumbing me. But you're the idiot for responding. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Take some ownership.
Take some ownership. Like, no one can breadcrumb somebody who doesn't accept crumbs. It's only for those people who are begging for crumbs that accept breadcrumbing, but they don't want that conversation. They like to create this, but what if he's a covert narcissist? Or what if he's an overt? This terminology is so embarrassing to hear adults describe other adults as narcissists rather than just saying, you know what, at that time I just had low self-esteem. I just accept anything at that time. I was an idiot. Or at that time I was just super lonely. And we've all been there. At that time I was super lonely. I just accepted it. I know it's my own fault. I knew he was full of shit. And I knew he used to do this before. And he told me he cheated on an ex as well. My own fault. What can you do? We learn. That's self-awareness, but narcissism and the other is so childish. And to see that people have created a whole army of followers online simply by using that term is insane to me. But what can you do?
Yeah, I used to have a red flag when I'd interview people and someone would say, oh, I got screwed over by this person or I got messed out of a business deal. Yeah. And that was always a red flag. Because it's like, really? You're not going to take some ownership over that?
Every time I've lost money, it's been my fault. Because I trust, yes, of course, people can scam and this, that, and the other. But me, I was stupid at that point. I'm 100%, I was stupid. Or even if I've been hurt by somebody, it's something in me. But I also don't think there's anything wrong in getting things wrong in life. It's okay to accept that. At that time that I was dating a narcissist, maybe I was a bit overweight. I didn't really like how I looked. So I accepted a bit of attention from somebody who was wrong for me. Or maybe at that time I was out of a job. I didn't really like my life. So I just needed some company and I accepted this terrible person. No problem. But to blame it entirely on them and not on your engaging with that kind of behavior is so childish.
What the London Real Investment Club actually does for you, it gives you the keys to open that door to the inside deals. In the last 3 weeks, I've participated in 3 incredible deals, a layer 2 Bitcoin protocol, an incredible AI protocol. The deal flow is beyond what I expected. I don't think I've ever seen a model like this that just gives average folks the opportunity to be behind the deals. And that's exactly what we've done. Not only that, you get to hang out with Brian Rose every week. And for me, that was huge because I look at Brian as somebody who's not only an expert in the space, and I think is on the leading edge, but just the leading edge of thought with London Real and the work he's doing there. To anyone who's taking a serious look at this, I know it's a big decision. It was a big decision for me and my family, and it is one of the best decisions I've ever made. So I wish you all the best and hope you come join us.
Okay, so we don't want to be the nice guy because sooner or later she's not going to respect you. And that comes from deep down, physical level, subconscious level. She ultimately is looking for someone who can protect.
She will desexualize you. That's the key. Yeah, that's the key. You can be as nice as possible, but if you become the nice guy, you get desexualized. The key thing with nice men is not that they're too nice, is that they lack masculinity. And without that masculinity, women cannot be sexually invested in you. They can use you and they can be your best friend and they can be your girlfriend, but you will lose intimacy.
Which means no relationship eventually.
You're just flatmates.
There has to be something sexual there, otherwise there isn't a relationship. They go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand. Otherwise you become like siblings. The key thing is when you remove intimacy from a relationship, you live like siblings. And what I mean by that is with your siblings, you love them because you're supposed to love them, but you actually hate them. Like you'll fight over a remote where you start beating them up, or they're the only people, if they eat your sandwich, you'll want to punch them. Like we don't get physical with our colleagues if they eat our sandwich. Siblings, we hate them because they're so intimately close to us, but there's no actual attraction or affection. Nobody really kisses and hugs their siblings. They do with their nieces and like your family, but not. Now, this is what couples turn into when there's no intimacy. You're stuck with this person for life. They're in your space all day, every day. They help themselves to everything you own, but you're not actually intimate in any way, so they're a nuisance. And that's what siblings, you get a sibling type relationship. So small things turn into big fights when it comes to siblings. The same thing with couples that are not sleeping together. I'll have a couple on the call, and the way they fight over just maybe the volume of the thing, and it's like, oh, you put the volume too loud on the Zoom call. I'm like, you two don't sleep together, do you? Because this is only how siblings fight. And the other thing to siblings is couples that don't sleep with each other that do this. So it's the desexualizing is really, really important. If you get desexualized in your relationship, you turn into a sister to a woman.
Wow. You've just explained why I don't like my brother and sister.
They're so annoying.
That's so weird. I've never heard anyone explain that.
Because you're stuck with them. You're stuck with them for life.
It's like love without the intimacy.
Without affect. With your parents, you still kiss them, hug them, you tell them you love them all the time.
True.
Nieces and nephews, like you could snuggle them all day. It's amazing.
Children too.
They're amazing. But with siblings, you have all of the stuck together, all the intimacy, but none of the affection. So you end up hating each other.
It's so weird. I just thought I was a terrible person.
That's all
terrible brother.
No, it's just natural. It's so supernatural.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.